This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon, guys. Before we get into the session, ரைட் என்ன பண்ணுறீங்கன்னா இந்த அட்டண்டன்ஸ் லிங்க் நான் உங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். அதை காப்பி பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ரைட், ரெண்டு இடத்துல அட்டண்டன்ஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ட்ராக் ஆகும். ஒன்று வந்து இந்த ஃபார்ம் மூலமாகவும் ட்ராக் பண்ணுவோம். இன் அடிஷன் டு தட் டைரெக்டாகவே இந்த செஷனில் நீங்கள் எத்தனை மணிக்குள்ளே வந்தீங்க, எவ்வளோ நேரம் இருக்கீங்க, அதை வச்சு அட்டண்டன்ஸ் ட்ராக் ஆகிக்கும். தட் இஸ் த பெனிஃபிட் இன் கோ டு மீட்டிங். ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஷேர் தட் அட்டண்டன்ஸ் லிங்க் ஃபார் யூ பீப்புள் நவ். இந்த அட்டண்டன்ஸ் ஃபார்மை காப்பி பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ரைட், எண்ட் ஆஃப் த செஷன் இன்னொருக்கா ஃபில் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருக்கும். யாரெல்லாம் ஃபில் பண்ணலையோ அவங்க மட்டும். சரியா? Once you guys have filled in the attendance form, say done in the chat box. Type done in the chat box. Yes, go to meeting la PC version available தான். இல்லாட்டி ப்ரௌசர்ல கூட அப்படியே டைரக்டா ஜாயின் ஆயிக்கலாம், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay. சார் நான் உங்களை ப்ரெசென்டராக ஆட் பண்ணுறேன் சார்.
Okay, sure.
ஓகே. ப்ரெசென்டர் ஆக்சஸ் வந்துருச்சுங்களா சார்?
வந்துருச்சு.
Okay, fine. Before we get into the session, I'll give a quick introduction about sir. Okay. With us is Mr. Arunbalaji Selvaraj. இவர் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா he has experience in IT for more than 12 years and he has into a lot of things. நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நிறைய கம்பெனியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காரு, நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து நிறைய ஜாப் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டிஸ்ல இருந்திருக்காரு. இன் அடிஷன் டு தட் ஹி ஹாஸ் பீன் டு லாட் ஆஃப் கண்ட்ரீஸ், ரைட்? யுனைடெட் நேஷன்ஸ், சுவிட்சர்லாண்டில் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காரு, துபாயில் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காரு, சிங்கப்பூர் அண்ட் நெதர்லாண்ட்ஸ் போன்ற கண்ட்ரிலெல்லாம் போய் ஒரு நிறைய ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. ஓகே. ஸோ இன் அடிஷன் டு தட், மோர் தென் எவ்ரி திங், ஹி இஸ் அ வெரி சோஷியல் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள் பர்சன், ரைட்? நல் வழிகாட்டி அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு வெப்சைட் வச்சிருக்காரு. அதில் வந்து அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்னா, தே கைட் லாட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், எஸ்பெஷலி இந்த ட்ரைபல் ஏரியாவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய குழந்தைகளுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நல்ல ஒரு டைரக்ஷன் காமிக்கிறாங்க, ரைட்? ஐ வாஸ் வெரி மச் இன்ஸ்பயர்ட் ஆன் சீயிங் ஆல் தோஸ் திங்ஸ், ரைட்? ஐம் ஹாப்பி, வி ஆர் வெரி ஹாப்பி டு ஹாவ் யூ ஹியர் சார். அண்ட் உங்களை மாதிரியே என் பசங்களுமே அப்படியே ஒரு நிறைய சோஷியல் சர்வீஸ்லாம் பண்ணாங்கன்னா இட் வுட் பி வெரி நைஸ். ஓகே. So this is a quick introduction I wanted to give about you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So
with this, I'll hand over the session to Arun sir. Sir, நீங்க அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்றதா பண்ணிக்கலாம் சார்.
Okay. Thank you for the intro, Thiru. So, dear friends, today I'm going to talk about the latest trends in IT industry. So when we are talk about latest trends, that means so we are not trend, right? Are you able to hear me? Hello, Thiru, are you able to hear me?
எஸ் சார், நீங்க பேசுறது எனக்கு கேக்குது சார்.
Okay, so I got a ping from Lavanya saying that I cannot hear you, sir. Okay, anyway. So if
Others,
I'm not able to, you
மத்தவங்களுக்குலாம்
are not able
கேக்குதாப்பா?
to.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible, audible, audible.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So the guys, so when we're talking about latest trends, then it seems that we are not in trend, right? I'm not sure about your syllabus. I believe that you guys, yeah, NGM is an autonomous institution, so you do have a separate syllabus, right? So, but generally within a hour, how can I tell you about the trends in IT? First, we need to know IT industry. Since you guys are from BCA, computer background, you may know about IT industry. In a layman point of view, in layman language, I need to narrate it. Okay, the IT industry is nothing but whatever we do in a regular life, the data it is storing in a somewhere, right? So in a storage, for example, when you talk about a desktop or a laptop, it's storing in hard disk, right? Where else you think about the Aadhaar card data? Okay, so where it will store? It will store in a supercomputer, right? So we do have a racks, EMC racks, EMC uh, storage. If you want to store in a storage, we need to have a storage network, right? So like this it will continue. So whenever whatever we are doing in a regular life, so everything is in it's connecting to IT. So when we are swapping a credit card in a machine, the swap it is printing means it is entering in a uh, IT corridor in Chennai. Okay, so do you understand what I'm trying to say? So regular life, whatever even a fast tag, you heard about fast tag when you are traveling in a highway. So you may use a fast tag, right? So one, if your car or your vehicle is crossing the toll gate, the entry is entering into a one database, correct? So everything has become an IT, right? Nowadays, without an IT, we cannot think about it, but people, layman people, they may not aware of it. Since you guys from a BCA background, you may know, you may not know those things. Even the trends what I'm talking about, it is 5 years back, the same session I took it. Still now we do have many practically, I pick the points. And technology adoption, we talk about it, why we need to go for a technology adoption. So today we are going to do an overview of Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, cyber security, even blockchain, virtual reality, big data analysis. So I'm not going to tell in depth about these technologies. I'm going to touch what is what. Okay, so why? Because these are very big. Now these are very big topics, guys. So we cannot cover within an hour. So straight away, we'll go, before going to a topic, I like to know how many of you are using a band, the MI band, or the band which the wearable digital clock. It will shows your footsteps, how many hour, how many, what is your heart rate, how many of you are using it. I I w- I like to be a interactive session, guys. The wearable, like a watch, you have a digital clock, right? MI band, heard about band? Okay, so never mind. So the Internet of Things is nothing but the things whatever we are before that. So if time permits, I may talk about machine learning and RPA, robotic processing automation and edge computing. These are most advanced technology which we really IT industry needed now. Yeah. So here also I mentioned the seamless voice recognition, wearable technologies. the Internet of Things, it is coming under under wearable technology is coming under Internet of Things. It's nothing but an IoT. Okay, so before going to an IoT, so I want to tell you that uh, yeah, 2 3 years before, I guess in STC I have taken a national conference. The topic is social IoT, social Internet of Things. So Internet of Things, when we are doing that Internet of Things, all research scholar, MPhil holder, everyone doing an research in IoT only, Internet of Things only. Okay, so now when you are doing in a BCA, you at least you need to know about IoT. So the things whatever we are using it, the thing, for example, if you take a home appliance, a refrigerator, TV, ceiling fan, whatever it is, it all connected in internet. So if it's all connected in internet, automatically what it will do, it will try to speak themselves, and it will fulfill their needs. For example, in a refrigerator, if you don't have a eggs, it will try to order eggs for grocery store. Okay, so in future it is not going to be like this. In already in US, many developed countries, it's already implemented. Even in India, most of the big shots having their own means in the refrigerator. Even recently I seen in Tamil Nadu one shop, they introduced home appliance with the internet. So it will display the news whenever you go to refrigerator. It will tell you what is the news today, what is the weather, and it will tell what is the inventory of your groceries. Everything it will tell, and if it will ask you whether we need to order for your grocery item, for vegetables, everything. Okay, so it's, I'm telling in a layman language. So Internet of Things, we are using it in everywhere. So like, so here if you see for your understanding, I mentioned it in a robotic structure. So elder care. So Kompai is the robot which is used for intelligent automation. It will take care of elder. So I was working in Tirumurthy mentioned that I was working in Switzerland. There, the animals, dogs will take care of blind people. Okay, whereas in US, the US and Germany, the robots and Internet of Things will take care of the elders. So Internet of Things, when we are talking about, there are three things, guys. First, the sensor. Okay, sensor, connectivity, and process and people. Okay, the three combination, it's called Internet of Things. Okay, so once, hello, someone is pausing my. Are you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
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 Okay, okay. One sec, one sec. Someone is interrupting me. Okay. Yep. So when we talk about so in Corona period, we have seen that, right? Drones are delivering the medicines. Drones are delivering the products. So likewise, in agriculture, everything is without a human. It will everything. It will the Internet of Things will do. It will, the device will connect. The robot will connect to everything. The device, whatever we are using, even a mobile phone. Uh, Even your laptop, your iPad, whatever it's connected in internet, it will try to speak each other, and it will fulfill their needs. So it's already, it got implemented. Even a humanless trains, cargo planes, you may seen in movies, the drones which uh, used for attacks, right? If you want to throw a bomb for a neighboring country, they're using US people are using a drones, right? It's Internet of Things. It's connected via internet, and they used to control from their base. When delivering pizzas, they started using a vehicle, a humanless vehicle. Even drones is famous, right? So in the cargo planes, cargo ships, everything is it's automated, right? So those things coming under IoT as well as robot automation, guys. So when why we need to know about latest trends, why we need to know about IoT. So when you are doing a BCA, you may learn about the basic things of computer science or computer application. But where else, if you want to sustain in the IT industry, you need to know what their expectation is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you are learning a basic things of computer application, but the IT industry expectation is very high. So for that, you need to know what is the expectation, what is the latest trends in market. Depends upon that, you can build your skill. You can able to learn more things. Okay, that is why we are telling these things, guys. So end of the session, you may ask what we need to do, what is the technology we need to learn for this. So IoT, we cannot, no one can teach IoT directly. Okay, sorry, someone telling something. So when so IoT, whatever we are telling on whatever we are using is a 20% only, but 100%, if you want to know, if you want to learn, you need to know about the machine language. Okay, so we'll come to in end of the session, I'll tell you what we need to do, what we need to learn, and all those stuffs. So if you see in 2003, 0.08 percentage connected device were there. In 2020, you can see able to see how many percentage and how many million people or how many million devices is connected. Yeah, then this is also on a graph which is talk about Internet of Things are in waves. So how it gradually, means it's not gradually grown, how it's boomed after 2015. The Internet of Things using in a see the market. As I told, the sensor connectivity and people and process is a combination of Internet of Things. So when we are going for an IoT, so you need to know about machine learning, machine language, assembly language. So if you see, the most of the engineering students will do a project in IoT. Okay, so I didn't see much people interested in IoT in application side, computer application or MSc computer science people. So, but where else the research scholar, PhD research scholar, they are more interested in this IoT. Why? Because it is the most grooming topic in IT. See, the managed service in 2020, how much it's grown in USD. It's mentioned in USD. I have taken this from IBM Watson. Uh, if you are not able to, hello, are you able to hear me, guys?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. Suddenly my audible only, right? So if you know about IBM Watson is the project which is used for artificial intelligence. You heard about Tanmay Bakshi, the youngest programmer in the world, from age of 8, he started his programming. Now he's 12 years or 14 years old, I guess. He given a director role in IBM Watson project at age of 11. Okay. So why I'm mentioning this? This graph, whatever I'm talking about, it's taken from IBM Watson project. And what I'm showing right now, it is talk about how many network service in the market and how much million USD they are spending for that. The highest spending it is for infrastructure management service, guys. If you are a computer student, you need to know about infrastructure managed service. First of all, you need to know what is managed service. Then you need to know what is the hardware part, what is network. I believe that you know about hardware and networking. Networking, you know that, right? TCP/IP, OSI layer. Do you know about the port numbers? What is the port number for SMTP? Do you know what is SSH? Any one of you? There are 118 people are joined. Any one of you can tell what is mean SSH or what is the port number for SMTP or what is telnet? Yes, please open up. So here your friends are there. No one else. So your friends only. If it is wrong, it's okay. We can. If you are not able to tell, then I'll think that you guys doesn't know about it. Okay, anyway, so network is a basic thing, hardware and networking. So that it will come in your syllabus. Apart from that, a managed service which is not come under your syllabus, infrastructure managed service, it is very important. Without that, IT is not there. Infrastructure managed service, you need to know the infrastructure managed under IoT is coming under infrastructure managed service only. That is why I mentioned this graph. So the highest revenue, highest amount is coming from managed service only, that is coming under IoT and AI. Okay, so before we'll pitch into other topics, I'll like to tell you that, so if you are not able to understand or if you have any doubt, please interrupt me or please note it down. We can please note it down. We can able to answer it in a Q&A session. Okay. So now we are going to talk about AI, artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, mostly we are using it in uh, industries, automobile industries and manufacturing units. So don't think about it. Means artificial intelligence, but it's like in a robot. In movies, the robot will come, right? So it will look like a robot. So no, it's not like that. Even a bots can act as an artificial intelligence. If you are a computer student, you need to know about bots. Heard about bots? Bots is nothing but robots only. Okay, so bots is a kind of an script which is used for do an automation. Okay, so the bots can act as an artificial intelligence, so which is written by a normal developer only. Okay, so when the artificial intelligence and the embedded or an electronics items are involved, then the robotics is coming. Okay, so the robot automation is something different, but as a computer application student, you need to know about the bots. Okay, the artificial intelligence. So so when we talk about the technology now, everything is uh, moved in an artificial way. Okay, so even though in COVID situation, how we are learning in virtual, right? So even in IT industry, so no one will be there. The bots will teach us, depends upon our skill, depends upon our question. The bots will teach us. So what the perfect example is when we are filling in a feedback form. For example, Netflix or a Prime Video, so you may aware of it, right? So Netflix, if the feedback form depends upon your answer, it will ask the next question. Okay, so depends upon your mind, it will give a suggestion. Even a YouTube, right? In a YouTube, there will be a recommendation, right? So in a Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, there will be a recommendations, right? How the recommendations are coming? So the algorithm which is used to read your mind, when you are searching uh, something in Google, automatically the ads are coming in your social medias, right? So those are algorithms which used to by a bots. It will read your mind and it will tell you what what is the best for you. Okay, so those things, yeah, AI is doing a very vital role, but mostly in manufacturing unit, manufacturing area, in industries like automobile industries, where man cannot work. That time the AIs are using. Even in Saudi Arabia recently for COVID situation, in airports they used robotics, right? See, as I told, it is not only a machine. It may be a software which can act as an artificial intelligence. In the screen, you are able to see. Okay, one sec, guys. Something happened. One sec. Something happened. One sec. Are you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But one sec. I'll just stop sharing and I'll start sharing. Yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience. So now, yeah. So now, if you see, okay, again it went here. Yeah, image recognition. So depends upon the vision, depends upon the what is a sensor. It will so most of the banking environments they may have a CCTV camera, right? Even infrared camera also it will be there. So the human if it comes, it will automatically do an alert. So what will happen? Uh, the algorithm will start working, start locking the system. Depends upon your facial recognition, it will open the gate. So all those stuffs, so it is an artificial intelligence only. So text to speech, speech to text, whatever it is, don't think about artificial intelligence means it's a robot. So even as bots or even an algorithm, it will act as an AI. That's what I try to say. So for artificial intelligence, so the main thing you need to know about algorithms only. Again, we'll move to cyber security. So cyber security is the no one can deny without cyber security. Even if you go for a li-fi, li-fi, heard about this word li-fi, L-I-F-I. So how we are using Wi-Fi, right? So like that, Li-Fi within for 8,000 kilometer, so 8,000 kilometers for so we talk about 2,000 kilometers from Coimbatore to Mumbai. It is 2,000 kilometer. Okay, so if you want to send a data with fiber optic cable, is it possible? How many minutes or how many microsecond it will take? I have asked a question. Okay, so without further delay, I'll tell the answer. Okay, so it will take a point 0.1 microsecond or 0.1 microseconds. But whereas in Li-Fi, it will give a exact what it is. It is also using a fiber optic only, but across the globe, it will become like in Wi-Fi. So you no need to connect any device. So if you have a in means I was working in a project in KPN Royal Telecom, which is in Netherlands. How we are in India, we have a BSNL and VSNL. Like that, in Netherlands they have a KPN Royal Telecom. KPN, it's a name for that telecom company. How it is a British telecom, right? BT in London. So I was working in a project called KPN Glass Vessel. So KPN Glass Vessel is nothing but in a fiber project. So each and every house they used to have a antenna above the TV, the small kind of a device which is used for telephone, which is used for TV, uh, network, internet. So everything is connected to that device. Okay, the small one. It's act as an antenna. Okay, so how we are using a dish antenna here, dish TV, right? So similar thing it is going to come in future. uh, Anil Ambani, he's going to introduce that. Okay, so Geo Wi-Fi he introduced, right? Like that Geo 5, he is going to introduce that in even a single box. We can see able to see TV, mobile network, even internet. So those technologies, it is very famous in developed countries like in US, Germany, European countries, Schengen countries. We used to call Schengen countries, right? So all European countries, they used to have this kind of technology. But where else? Wherever, if you go for Li-Fi also, whatever I told Li-Fi also, there will be some demerit. There will be some disadvantage. You know what? Security. Security is a more concern. When you are posting a photo or your date of birth or your mobile number in Facebook, people are used to tell, right? So don't share any personal details in your social media. People may hack you. People may take your data. People may interrupt your network, right? You heard about denial of service, DDoS, distributed denial of service. You heard about hijacking, ransomware. Recently on ransomware, what is the recent ransomware? Heard about these terms in your subject, guys? Attacks, session hijacking, sniffering,
Yeah, sir. WannaCry virus.
WannaCry virus. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
WannaCry. You need to pronounce like want to cry virus. It's an US slang.
Okay, sir.
WannaCry. Yeah, that correct.
Okay.
That is correct. Okay. So since everything is available, but in the meantime there will be a flaw also. There will be a security flaw also. Okay, that is why whatever we develop, whatever the new technology comes, the cyber security is pitching. The cyber security is more important, guys. So I'll tell you one incident. You heard about IRCTC. IRCTC is nothing but which is used. It's a website which is used to book a railway ticket. Okay, railway ticket, railway reservation. Earlier days, we used to go to railway station and need to book a ticket. Nowadays, in a single click, we are able to book a ticket in railway. Okay, there is a Indian Railway Tourism website called IRCTC. Every morning 10 o'clock, the IRCTC portal will open for earlier. I'm talking about 10 years before. Okay, the tackle ticket it will open on 11 o'clock. Only within a 30-second it will got fill if it is for 1,000 also. Okay, so no one will get the tackle ticket. What will happen? I'm talking about in 10 years before. Nowadays it got um, rectified. What happened? The people who are doing a DDoS attack, distributed denial of service. If 1,000 people or 100 people are logging to a website, what they'll do? They kill 99 people's session. Only one session will be successful, right? Then using that session, they'll book those all tickets. For agents, they book the tickets. If so, you are not able to get a tackle ticket. If you go to agent, they are able to give a tackle ticket for you. How you know? So they'll do some uh, this kind of an attack and they'll do it, and they used to have some influence. They'll have some their own portal to do this kind of what do you say, malicious attack. Okay, so this DDoS is initiated for 1992 for an internet, network, not internet, networked gaming. So how PUBG we are playing, right? 100 people are playing in PUBG, right? So if 99 people, if you want to kill, you can do a DDoS attack. Automatically, you will become a winner. 92 itself, 1992. I believe you guys not born that time. In 1992 itself, there will be a network gaming. Okay, so in that network gaming, they introduced this DDoS. Okay, so think about it. Still now we are fast. We are facing a issue in security. So that's why the cyber security is most important. I was working in a company called Secure Matrix, which is providing a fifth command for our India. Okay, so there is a you know about, right? So Air Force, Army, this one, Navy, so like Space Command, like that. Fifth is Cyber Command. You believe me or not, in India, okay, we talk about US. When talk about US, there are cyber warriors, more than 5 lakh cyber warriors are in US. Even if you talk about China, there are more than 50 lakhs warriors will be there. I'm not sure about it. But you heard about Black Army? Google it about Black Army in China. Okay, the Black Army or Dark Army, we call it as Dark Army, Dark World. In movies, they used to still in Tamil movie also that Irumbu Thirai, heard about Irumbu Thirai movie. So in that movie also they used to sell in underworld or under dark world. There will be a black screen who Arjun will access that network and he try to control everything, right? So those kind of a thing, it will still now it is there. So those kind of network even we cannot log in using a browser they used to do. Heard about Tor browser? So if you are in a engineering student, or if you are in a computer background student, at least you know about how they are attacking and how they are using it. So in China, there are many of the cyber warriors is there, and they have a black army, dark army also. So in India, we have hardly 500 cyber warriors. I'm telling you guys, it's very serious. If you see, we used to give a training for intelligence bureau, which is in Hyderabad. For intelligence bureau, the backlog cases are 7 month backlog cases. Backlog is means the cases which is not opened. 7 months before, someone will tell that there is a bomb in a railway station. So that case, after 7 months only they'll open, because they don't have a resource. They don't have a digital forensic person. They don't have in India doesn't have any kind of a forensic digital forensic. I'm talking about digital forensic engineers. Okay, so for that only, we are telling about cyber security, information technology, ITIL, and IT security is most important, guys. So wherever you go, the IT security, if you choose so if whatever technology comes, three things won't change. Keep it in my mind. When I did my diploma in computer engineering in Achimuthu Polytechnic, they told one of my well wisher, he told me the same. Hardware, never will change. Hardware version can change, but hardware won't change. Okay, mobile phone, it will the same size, same shape. The versions got changed, but mobile phone is the same mobile phone, right? Hard disk also same. In earlier days, 4 GB hard disk, it will become this much size. Okay, now the 400 GB, it will become as a very small one, right? Even I'm having a 1 TB drive, which is having, I can use it in my pocket itself. Okay, so the size is changed, but the technology and the hardware, the versions are changed, but it's similar, right? Hardware never change. Okay, network concepts are same. Maybe the vendor, maybe the device can change, but the function, the concepts are same. What's a router will do, the same thing the latest router also can do. Maybe the future they added, right? So switch, whatever you talk about, the network won't change. Similar thing, security also. Security, whatever technology comes, the security never ever going to change. Security, many threats, many worms, many attacks can happen, but the concept of security is similar only. So when you are choosing your industry, choose very brightly and wisely. Okay. So here cyber security, as I mentioned, that here most of the attacks, it is taking from the individual person only, and new technologies, it is very embrace that, even we developers, they are not doing a secure coding. In industry, if you come to an industry, when you are having a campus interview, maybe they ask you to do a Fibonacci series, right? Fibonacci series, factorial programs. But in industry, never ever we used to do that. We used to do a secure codings, which is not taught by our college or our institutions. Okay. So whenever we go for an drive in engineering college, if it is an autonomous college, we ask them to do a teach them as a secure coding, how to write a secure coding. What is first of all secure coding? So no one can able to attack our codings, no one can able to interrupt our coding. That is a secure coding. Even machine language is very important. When we are going for an MUP language, it is very important. I believe that you guys not aware of this MUP language, 8085 chipsets. Okay, so here very interesting part. Okay, so now you guys, and try to watch these movies. Okay, these are the most popular hacking movies in TV shows and serials. You may it may available in say Mr. Robot will available in Prime Video, Sword it available in Netflix. So you guys may in this COVID situation you may have this, what is that? Hotstar. There are many things, right? MX players, MX having, so all those stuffs you can able to watch these 23, the Blacklist, Ocean Night, uh, Persons of Interest, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. There are many movies which you teach about hacking and cyber security. Okay, it will at least you know to know how it the Mr. Robot and all. Actually, they'll do an attack using an Kali Linux. Heard about Kali Linux? See, Kali Linux is the Linux which is used for ethical hacking. Not only ethical hacking, for hacking also they are using a Kali Linux only. So guys, whenever I'm telling, uh, whatever I'm telling, and you please note it down. Why? Because it may useful for your future. I believe that you may uh, logged in from your mobile. At least take a print screen, at least take a print screen. After that you can read those things. Okay, I'm still believing that you are able to read my screen, my PPT, right? So we'll move to blockchain. So blockchain is it is a very new technology, blockchain. And we used to say, one sec, containers, the latest container is, I forgot about it. I forget the technical jargon name. But blockchain is the most important it is not user friendly, guys. Blockchain is not a user friendly, but it is very secure. It's very secure to use a blockchain. Most of the companies, they started using blockchain. You need to learn about, at least you need to know what is blockchain when you are going for an interview, or if you're going for an industry. Since you are in your own industry, if you don't know about your own industry, it is very difficult. So blockchain, shall I know how many of you know about blockchain? At least ping in a chat. Okay, I'll tell you how blockchain works. I'll give a layman example. Okay, so the A person giving transing a transaction, giving a money to a B person. While doing a transaction, he is choosing in a blockchain. What is happening when the transaction initiated? That time itself, it using a key, what we used to say, cipher, encryption, cipher. So using a cipher, they'll block that transaction, and it will send it to, it will broadcast to the network. Then the broadcast network, it will approve it, and it will add to a blockchain. Once it will add to the blockchain, the transaction completed, and it will move to a the B person. Okay. So this is the process of blockchain. Okay. So it is it will remedy of the security. So it will, it's the security flaws remedy, you can say, the blockchain. And virtual reality. So virtual reality, most of the gaming companies, usually student will believe in gaming, right? So they used to say the gaming, even PUBG games and all, it will become, it will show as a reality, right? In a animation movie, animated movie, it shows as a reality things, right? So it will look like in a real thing, but it is a not a real one. It is virtual, right? So but virtual reality, where it will usually helping, right? 90% it's helping in a uh, uh, automobile industry and health healthcare industry. Okay. So for your you, did you ever watched jillan jillan or kadal, the movie name called jillan or kadal? Actor Surya acted, right? Surya Jyotika. In that movie, Surya used to create one suspension system, one engine, right? Using a virtual simulation. Even a project you guys may using a simulation used to do, right? So that is virtual reality. The simulation what we are talking about is virtual reality. Okay. So here, mostly what we are doing, so we are not bothering about those kind of technology which is not coming under syllabus. Okay. So out of syllabus we need to think. Okay. So virtual reality, we have a vast opening. Okay. If you have a innovative thinking, it is very useful. Even if a 2D or a 3D, it is very. One sec, someone. Okay. So even a it is kind of a simulation for a uh, for actual thing. See, for example, for atomic research center, so atom research center. Okay. I was as I told, Central European Nuclear CERN, we used to call CERN Central European Nuclear Research Center, right? In Central European Nuclear Research Center, there are the particles, God's particle, they innovated 12 years before, I guess. They innovated God's particle, right? Did you remember in France, in CERN, Central European Nuclear Research Center, how they did it? So they have a lab, 27-kilometer lab. They have it in underground, above 5 kilometers underground. They used to have a lab. Okay, so they first they did it in their simulator. In virtually, they created the God's particle, and they break the particles, and they come to know we are able to do it. That's then only they did it in a real time. Even before launching in a rocket, they used to do a simulation test. So those simulation tests, it is developed by the develop what do you say, animator only. Okay. So those kind of virtual reality thing we are talking about, not only the gaming, not only the animated movie, but where else, the 3D simulation technologies which is used in human life uh, tremendously, guys. So even if you want to show something in COVID situation, most of the developed countries using a lab, see, for what do you say, in medical, if you think medical, if you want to do a post-mortem, we need a dead body, right? So every day we cannot bring a new dead body, right? So what they'll do, they simulate that body, and they show using a virtual reality. Okay. So that is why it is very useful. I given only tip, very small knowledge about this virtual reality, but it is vast world this is. Okay. Okay, mostly it is used in space technologies and healthcare technologies, as I told. Even astronauts, if they want to feel the how the comfort in the space, those kind of thing is automated and simulated in very real itself. We'll go to big data analyze. So I think it's very boring for you guys, but I'm telling you, so these technologies you may aware, you may not aware, but if you know about it, at least you know what it is. Definitely people will pick you from campus. Big data analysis, you may aware of it. Big data is nothing but the unstructured data we can able to analyze using a Hadoop, using an application. There are many applications like Hadoop. Okay, so for example, if you are uploading a YouTube data, right? You are uploading a video in YouTube. You're uploading unstructured data in you Google Drive. What will happen? It will store in a database, right? Unstructured database. You never heard about, did you heard about unstructured database? Still now we talk about DBMS, RDBMS, right? You know DBMS, structured database. Okay. Anyway, so unstructured database, it will store in an unstructured database. Using unstructured database, you need to analyze the data. Okay, the data which is not in format, but we need to do an analyze. So it is very simple using applications. Since you are in a computer application students, big data application, you may aware of it. At least you heard about Hadoop, right? Hadoop is one of the application. And when we are talk about this technology evolution, if you may see my screen, when we are using a landline phone, now we are using a mobile phone. Even the old car we are using in our smart car, right? Smart car, even a cloud computing. Now, as you know that I already told IoT vastly in agriculture, in wearables, not only in parking lot, in highways, in wherever you go, and we are using IoT. Okay, but still in India, it is not fully IoT is not came. But where else you heard about gas pipeline which is going via Tamil Nadu from Kerala to Karnataka? There were an issue, right? While bringing a line, gas line for Karnataka from the coastal line in Kerala. Instead of they take through mountain ways, they come to up to Salem. From Salem they took it into Karnataka, right? So what will happen if the gas line broken or some leak happen, some accident happen in gas line? What will happen? That is where the IoT is pitching, guys. So what is happening? So IoT will sensor that if something happen, automatically it will stop. Each and every kilometer they have a what is a uh, the precautionary fire items. So it will stop the line within a kilometer. It will stop the line. The IoT is making doing a major role in that. So it will take care of its own thing. So it will connect it to the internet, and it will tell that when they're sending a liquid gas from Kerala. So it will tell to the Karnataka person this many hours it will take to reach you. This many liters are coming, and the leak is going to happen in here. So you need to send a person, so it will automatically send a person intimate to the engineer who are available in Salem. The lake is happening near to Sangagiri. You guys need to do it. There is another slot is going to come tomorrow morning. You need to do it before that. So those kind of thing automatically IoT will take care of it. So I'm telling in a layman language. For interest of time, I'm just moving simply just like that. So social media, you may aware of it. Not only YouTube, Instagram, there are many social media which is used across the globe, Snapchat kind of things. In India, the Twitter, Facebook are famous, but across the globe there are many Pinterest and all, it is famous in European countries. Snapchat is very famous in China. Like how TikTok is famous in India. Earlier it was famous in India, right? So like that, there are many social media applications are there. Using the social media application, we are able to do a analyze, big data analyze. That is what. So end of the this thing. So the unstructured data. So what will happen? It is stored in cloud, right? Guys, do you know what is cloud computing? What is cloud at least?
Yes, sir. Little bit.
What it is? What it is?
So cloud computing used to store the data in the cloud, which means no physical data center for businessmen. It's all are maintained by cloud vendors.
Okay.
We can use
So
this
if it
the
is
resources. We can use the
okay,
resources for rent.
so yeah, yeah, that's correct. But thing is, end of the day, it also storing in on physical server only. Okay. So instead of using a single resource, sorry, instead of using a multiple resources in sense, I'm talking about hardwares. Okay. So so I'm having one company called ABC. ABC company. If instead of I'm buying a separate data structure space, what I'm doing, I'm buying a space in cloud computing. Okay, if I'm buying 100 GB, so which is used for 100, I can through online I can able to access those 100 GB. So which is rent is easy, right? So if I there is a term called capex. If you are an MBA student, you must know, you may know it. Capex. So your capex will get low. So that means if a 100 for a 100 GB, for even we talk about CCTV camera. So CCTV camera every 3 months you need to store repeat the data, or how many months you want you can keep the data, right? So what will happen means I need to spend a separate space here. I need to allocate on system. Every time I need to cool that system also. So everything is cost for me, right? So instead of that, the CCTV footage, it automatically it will go to that cloud. I can save the electricity bill. The space is enough. Means space is. I don't want to maintain that. The space is. I don't want to separate. Give a separate space
Oh,
for that. So everything is become cheap for me, right? So that is why they are going for a cloud. But cloud, end of the day, cloud is nothing but it also a system. Physically, it is also a system. It is instead of having a multiple resources, we are using a single resource for everything. It's kind of a supercomputer. I'll tell you when cloud compute is coming. I'm having a cloud computing also in my deck. So here, if you see data, information, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Okay, using a data, we cannot do anything, right? Information, at least we can understand. Using knowledge, we can able to answer it. We can able to who are having that data, we can do a trend analyze and or we can present it in a graphic format, graph format, and we can able to understand that. But where else, if you have the big data, it will tell you what you need to do. I'll tell you, usually, I'll tell you a small thing and I'll quickly move to it. So for MBA student, he used to tell this. In a department store, you take about a department store. Department store, they newly opened on department store and they are doing a the broomstick, Seamar, right? Seamar, you heard about Seamar, right? Broomstick. It is selling tremendously in that particular area. For example, in KK Nagar in Chennai, the broomstick is highly selling their broomstick. So the fourth month, what they'll do? What is the decision they'll take? You know what will happen? The big data, what ERP system, enterprise resource management, SAP, big data, this system, if you go to supermarket, even in your area, if you go to supermarket, they may entering in a computer. If they're putting a bill, they'll put it in a computer, right? What will happen? If for example, if you are buying a banana, the banana stock, it is getting reduced, automatically it will send a message to a storekeeper saying that, hey, banana, there is a less banana in store, you need to move the banana to the department store. Okay. And it will send a message to a salesperson saying that, no, purchase person, it will saying that you need to go and purchase a banana. Okay. So everything it will do in a SAP itself, in a ERP system itself. Same thing which I told you in KK Nagar on department store, that 3 months, if they see the broomstick is selling more, in fourth month, what the suggestion they'll take, what the suggestion it will give, it will give a suggestion saying that you need to you need to increase the vacuum cleaner in your area. Vacuum cleaner, you need to purchase a vacuum cleaner and place it in your department store, and people start buying a vacuum cleaner. Okay. So you if you are human, what you'll think about it? So you need to buy a more broomstick, and you need to more focus on broomstick on that about department store. We'll think about like that only, right? But where else the IoT and this SAP systems, the big data analyze, using the big data analyze only, it is doing it. And using a SAP, it is giving a suggestion. And using an IoT, it is sending a message to each and every department to purchase it. Okay. So everything is correlated, guys. So here it will suggest a what is a vacuum cleaner for that particular department store. So when we are okay, cloud computing, by interest of time, it's already 4:03, guys. By interest of time, I'm just skipping a cloud computing. 5G also, I'm just skipping the 5G. I'm coming to technology adoption. I like to speak about technology adoption. Okay, so where else in technology adoption, uh, I want to. How many of you know about Python? How many about? I really learned Python. Do you have Python in your syllabus, guys? Come on. Do you have Python in your syllabus? No. Okay. So if you don't have Python in your syllabus, how can it is possible for you to do a machine learning or writing in a program, secure program? I'm telling you, C++, uh, Fox Pro, Visual Basic, C Sharp, ANSI C, those are outdated. அதெல்லாம் வந்து காலாவதி ஆகிவிட்டது, expired. Okay. So if you're having it, those things in your syllabus, then you are in 20 years behind. Uh, okay, behind. Okay. So recently, 5 years before, I believe, Anna University removed C and they replaced with Python. Okay, Anna University. We given a suggestion 10 years before, saying that we need a Python your syllabus. MCET, Dr. Magalingam Engineering College, it is autonomous college. They implemented Python 10 years before itself. Okay. So Python, if you don't know about Python, go to Coursera. I know that you guys having a tremendous time. So use it. You learn Python from Coursera. Coursera is the website which is used for. One sec, guys. Okay, how many of you know about Coursera? Okay, how many of you know about this one? Udemy. Udemy. Instead of going to a NAIT, CSC, the computer center, extra, what do you say? You in 10th standard, after completing 10th, after completing 12th, you guys used to go for a computer class, right? I believe that you may you were in Pollachi. So in Pollachi, you may go to that SIS computer center, right? There are many computer centers, so you may visit those computer center and learn about the extracurriculum activities, right? Sorry, not extracurriculum activity, extra courses, tally. Guys, please open up. Then only I can move to. Hello. How many of you did your courses? So instead of doing it in paying and doing, there are many things available in online. Okay, so those kind of websites we need to use it on free online classes. Python is a most important thing. Second thing, the machine language, assembly language. If you know about assembly language, please go and learn it about it. Okay, the hottest job, malware reverse engineering. You never ever heard in your life about malware reverse engineering. Okay, if you know about malware reverse engineering, I'm telling you, I can offer you for 5 lakh CTC per annum. Okay, so malware reverse engineering, at least Google it. What is malware or malware reverse engineering? If you know about malware reverse engineering, it is really good for you. So since you guys are studying in a college which is doesn't have means it's have a basic syllabus, basic technology, but where else if you want to adopt a new technology, you need to learn basic things of uh, machine language, Python, even C is good only, but shell scripting, scripts, JavaScript is important. I'm talking about usually for computer application student or MSc computer science, they are interested in development only. So if you are not interested in development and you think about it, means you are thinking that I'm not able to do a development, I don't know about algorithm, then go for an process, ITAL process, information technology infrastructure library, ITIL process. We used to call best practice. Okay, best practice. Just note it down at least if don't know about it. Okay, so tomorrow, day after tomorrow, when you are free, you just Google it, or when you are going for an interview, at least learn about these names. So ITAL is just I'm just quoting ITAL. Not only ITAL, Six Sigma. There are many process certifications. Even ISO audits, right? In your college, I believe that NGM having some ISO 9000, 2000, 20,001 something. They have it, right? So like that, ISO, it's a certification. We can do an audit. It's an audit certification. Computer application students, they can do it. You just go and search what are the ISO certifications for computer students. There are if you want to learn ethical hacking, there are course ECSA nothing but and certified ethical hacking, also certified CEH, certified ethical hacking. So those things you can learn in online itself. Okay, so the technology adoption, where it's come to an IoT, there is no center in the Tamil Nadu or India can teach you about the IoT. Okay, you need to do a self learning. That too, it will come from you online only. Self learning, it will come from online only. Even though in colleges there is no syllabus, even your instructors doesn't know about it. In internet, you can. There are plenty of websites. Uh, uh, they can teach you free. There is a YouTuber called um, I forget the name. Stack Overflow. The YouTube name called Stack Overflow. Just follow that person and you can learn many things. Stack Overflow. Okay. If you know what is Stack Overflow, then it will be good. If you learn, do you have a subject called data structure? If not, please learn about data structure. That is a very basic thing. data structure, algorithm, you are not able to do anything this. So data structure and algorithm is a basic thing, then only we can able to learn many things. Okay, so learning a technology is not a big deal. So if you know a basic thing, that is you are doing it in your college. Since it's an arts college, I know about arts college. So mostly arts college having a full fun. Yeah, we cannot do, so means we cannot neglect it. We can do it even when you are going in IV. I know, I saw many photos from NGM college IVs, but that is not your life. Okay, did you seen Meesaiya Murukku film? Meesaiya Murukku, that Adi, hip hop Tamila Adi actors, right? Actor, he did a movie called Meesaiya Murukku movie, right? So after his college, he go to Chennai, right? That time he mentioned one word, right? ஸோ எல்லாமே கனவா இருந்துச்சு நேத்து வரைக்கும். நேத்து வரைக்கும் எல்லாம் நினைவா இருந்துச்சு, இன்னைக்கு அது கனவா இருக்கு. Once you step out from your college, it will become your dream only. You may think that you were in a dream. The reality is something different. You can ask your staffs, you can ask your professors. You can ask your professors how they are struggling to sustain their job in this COVID situation. No one, there are many layoffs happening, right? In IT industry, there are many layoffs happening. How we are sustaining our job? Survival of fitness is very terrible, guys. Okay, survival of fitness not only in man versus wild, in man versus earth itself, it is happening. Man versus, if you want to survey, it is very difficult here. If you know about, if you don't know about new technology, if you are not signed in your field, then you cannot survey. Then you can நீங்க வந்து மாடு மேய்க்க போக வேண்டியதுதான். So some people in Pollachi, I may know about Pollachians, so I can tell that. So if really you want to sign your IT industry, you need to learn new technology. End of before going to a Q&A session, I'll tell you, many people in Pollachi, as a student, they'll think that I'm having 7 acres, I'm having 5 acres, I'm having a 4 cows, I can do a farming, I can earn from that. So why we need to do a BCA then, right? Why we need to do a BCA? You wasted one seat, right? Okay, anyway, so now it is a Q&A session, guys. Do you, okay, before that, this is the 7 books I'm going to tell you for good real leadership and or if you're coming in an enterprise. These are the super books you need to learn. Just take a print screen at least, it will helpful for you. Okay, straight away we'll go for a Q&A session. Any question, guys? Sorry, I'm not able to hear you.
Guys, if you have any questions, you can switch on your mic and ask a question directly, or chat box la the question type பண்ணுங்க. Maybe I'll just read the questions.
Yeah,
If you guys
someone
don't
was
have any
asking,
questions,
but
you guys
their
can
network
type
is.
no questions in the chat box also. Question இல்லைன்னா அமைதியா இருக்காதீங்க, இதான் சொல்லுங்க.
Please feel free to open. Okay, so if you are not able to understand also, it's okay, you can tell that I'm not able to understand this part. You can ask question, guys. It is for your future, it is for your life, it is not just like a session. It is, yeah, you can ask your question, guys. Even you can type in your chat box. Ajit, so yeah, that's why I told you, Coursera and Udemy. Coursera and Udemy, both are I'm recommending for online course. Ajit is asking
கோர்ஸ்ரால
with,
ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா ஏதாவது கோர்ஸ் படிக்கலாமா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி
that's what
கேக்குறாங்க.
specifically I told you, Python.
ஓகே, பைத்தன். ஓகே சார். But also you mentioned about one more thing. ஏதோ ஒரு சர்டிஃபிகேஷன் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 5 lakhs இப்பவே கூட நம்ம ஜாப் வாங்கலாம் அப்படிங்கிற
malware
மாதிரி
reverse engineering. Malware reverse engineering.
அது பேர் என்னங்க சார்?
Malware
Can you
malware reverse engineering.
okay, malware reverse engineering. Okay.
Sir, good evening, sir. I am Dr. Malathi Ravindran. Excellent presentation.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Sir, our students are doing NPTEL courses, sir. NPTEL certification
What
courses.
is okay, madam? What it contains, madam? NPTEL.
Sir, NPTEL government certified centers, certification courses. They are providing Python or advanced databases techniques and everything. They are doing. But the Coursera, they are very new.
Okay.
That's what.
But no one
They are
told
doing.
that they are reading Python.
Correct. So
Yeah.
basically
Sir,
the
Any question, guys?
last year we are conducting Python courses for the +2 students. These students are prepare the PPT also
Okay. Okay.
for them. Sir, excellent presentation, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Guys, do you have any question?
you guys don't have any question, you guys can type no question in the chat box so that we can wind up the session. So malware
Malware
reverse
reverse
engineering.
engineering, it is not available in Coursera. So you can, there are many other. So first you just Google it. What is malware reverse engineering? It's it is a job title. Okay, it's kind of a role. So for that you need to learn machine language. Okay, so assembly language you need to know. So what and all you need to know about, means if you, it's a combination of Python, machine language and assembly language. So those, you need to know about embedded, and if you need to know about VLSI, all those stuffs, not in depth. It's kind of on a beginner level only. So first you Google it, you come to know what and all you need to read, what and all you need to know. Already madam told that you guys are doing some government certification, so it may be, you may already know about it. Yeah, so someone is asking the networking concept. See, I'm telling you, the network concept never ever will change. Okay, so சாப்பாடு வந்து எப்படியா இருந்தாலும் மீன்ஸ் அடுப்பு, இப்போ முதல்ல வந்து சட்டியில வச்சுட்டு இருந்தாங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பாத்திரம் வச்சாங்க, சில்வர் பாத்திரம் வந்துச்சு, இப்போ வந்து குக்கர் வந்திருக்கு. பட் சாப்பாடு வந்து அதே தானே, சாப்பாடு வைக்கிற முறை அதே மாதிரி தான் கான்செப்டும். நெட்வொர்க் கான்செப்ட் இட் நெவர் இட்ஸ் கோயிங் டு சேஞ்ச். ஓகே, network and hardware never will change. You need to know basic things. As I told you, if he doesn't know about the port numbers for your protocols, then it will be very difficult. So Ajit Chandran, it's a very good question. Okay, as a resource person, what do you expect from a fresher? Okay, can you explain? I'll tell you, 106 people are there. The expectation from the industry, if you doesn't know about anything, your attitude is very important, your behavior is very important. Nowadays there is no ethics and values in your life. No one is teaching in your college, no one is teaching your school about ethics and values. Ethics is ரொம்ப important. What do you know, தமிழ்லயே சொல்றேனே, ethicsனா வந்து தொழில் தர்மம். தொழில் தர்மம் வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஓகேயா? So since I'm sorry to say this, I won't take anyone from an arts college, So nowadays we are taking from arts college, but I never ever recommend from arts college. Why? Because engineering is in a professional studies. Engineer will go as a professional. They used to tuck in. They used to wear a good shirt. They have it in. They have a good shoe. it should be polished, they wear an ID card. But where else, I'm not talking about in NGM college, other colleges like in other arts colleges, they used to have a round neck. வாத்தியார் கிளாஸ் எடுத்துட்டு இருப்பாரு, இவன் பின்னாடி உட்கார்ந்து பொண்ணுவோட கலையை போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருப்பான். We won't accept that. In IT industry, it is a very, very white collar job. It is a professional, it's a professionalism. So நீ வந்து ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாம இருந்தாலும் we can train you. Attitude is very important. நீ வந்து அதையவே அங்க வந்து பண்ணின அப்படின்னா we won't accept. Even in interview we come to know about it. இன்டர்வியூல வந்து நீ ஹிப்பி வச்சுட்டு, தட் மீன்ஸ் ஹிப்பி மீன்ஸ் ஃபங்க் வச்சுட்டு, கோட்டி வச்சுட்டு, பிரெஞ்சு பீடு, தலை வாராம, தலைக்கு எண்ணெய் வைக்காம, நீ போட்டிருக்கிற ட்ரெஸ் வந்து சொல்லிரும். லோ ஹிப் போட்டுட்டு, ஜாக்கி ஜட்டி தெரியற மாதிரி போட்டுட்டு, இஃப் யூ ஆர் கம்மிங் லைக் தட், இஃப் யூ ஆர் வியரிங் சம்திங் வியரபிள், நீ போட்டிருக்கிற அந்த காப்பெல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல, இட் வில் டெல் யூ அபவுட் யூ, இட் வில் டெல் யுவர் ஆட்டிடியூட். ஓகே, we won't take person like that. மேபி என்ன சொல்றது, நீங்க சினிமால பாக்குற மாதிரி ஐடில வந்து ரொம்ப எப்படி சொல்றது, ரொம்ப ஹைஃபையா இருப்பாங்க, அதெல்லாம் வந்து சினிமாக்காகத்தான். சினிமா ஜஸ்ட் யூனிட் ஷோ ஹீரோயிசம், நிறைய சம்பாரிச்சுட்டு நிறைய வந்து பப்புக்கு நிறைய கார் எல்லாம் வச்சிருப்பாங்க. இட் இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். ஓகே, ஸோ இஃப் யூ ஆர் திங்கிங் ஐடி இஸ் லைக் தட், இட் இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். தேர் வில் பி அ வெரி ப்ரொஃபஷனலிசம். இட்ஸ் அ ஒயிட் காலர் ஜாப். ஸோ இஃப் யூ ஆர் திங்கிங் அபவுட் ஐடி, இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு கம் இன் ஐடி, யூ நீட் டு பி வெரி ethical. Okay, ethics and values ரொம்ப important. Technology levelல வந்து if you want to tell about technology level, you know Python, then that is enough. If you know something about Python, that is good enough for as of now.
ஒன் மோர் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் சார். இப்போ NGM காலேஜ்ல வந்து தே ஆர் ஹேவிங் அ கோர்ஸ் கால்டு ப்ரொஃபஷனல் எத்திக்ஸ் அண்ட் ஹியூமன் வேல்யூஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தனியாக ஒரு கோர்ஸ் கூட எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் கொடுக்குறாங்க. ரெண்டாவது, பீங் எ ரிசோர்ஸ் பர்சன் ஃபார் ட்ரைனிங் இன் லாட் ஆஃப் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜஸ் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ NGM BCA, ஆஃப் லேட் நான் வந்து பார்க்கக்கூடிய விஷயம் என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு சில இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜில் கூட பசங்க வந்து தே ஆர் நாட் லைக் ரொம்ப டக்கின் பண்ணிட்டு வர்றது, அது பெருசா வாத்தியாருக்கு ரெஸ்பெக்ட் கொடுக்கறது, அந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்கள் ரொம்ப மோர் தேன் த காலேஜ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் எந்த காலேஜ்ல படிக்கிறாங்க, அந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் எப்படி அதை எடுத்துட்டு போறாங்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரியான ஒரு விஷயம். அது வந்து ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா இந்த பிசிஐ டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல வந்து நல்லா பண்றாங்க சார் இங்க NGM காலேஜ்ல. ஐ அம் சம்படி ஹூ இஸ் அவுட்சைட் த காலேஜ் ஆக்சுவலி. நான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஆப்டிடியூட் ட்ரைனிங் எடுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ஃபேக்கல்டி சார். வெளியில இருந்து ஐ எம் ரிசோர்ஸ் பர்சன். But for the last 5 years, I was able to see a lot of professionalism within these students, especially because of the ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ். அவங்க வந்து பயங்கர டிசிப்ளின்டா டக்கின் பண்ணிட்டு ஃபார்மல் ஷர்ட் தான் போடணும். இன்ஃபேக்ட் ப்ராப்பரா முடியெல்லாம் வெட்டல இல்லை தாடியெல்லாம் வச்சிருந்தாங்கன்னா அப்பவே அனுப்பிச்சு விட்டுருவாங்க வீட்டுக்கு, போய் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு வாங்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் நல்லா கொண்டு போறாங்க.
I know about it. Okay, I'm also aware of it. I had a MOT with your Tamil department. Muthuvel, Dr. Muthuvel is there, right? Sorry. Your principal recently, I guess he retired already. The principal name I forget it. So from Nalvaligati, we had a MOM with NGM college. Not only Tamil department, English department also.
Okay.
So as Tirumurthy told right earlier, I'm running an NGO called Nalvaligati. Nalvaligati is working for tribal people across the Tamil Nadu. Okay, we had a MOM, Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, I guess. Yeah, MOU with because they have some AU, some NAC certification, right? NAC A grade certification. For that, they ask us to put a MOU. So I know about NGM. I had a session every year. I am taking a session for English department and Tamil department for first year student. Even I studied in NG school only, Retiarur. So I am from this institution only. Also, I studied in diploma in Nachmuthi Polytechnic. I know how strict Tirumurthy. But I'm telling for the student, ethics and values are more important.
Correct.
Saravana Kumar, he asked about Java, everyday Java for everyday. There are a lot of updates in Java every day, right? So learning Java is good or not. So learning Java is good. So every day, technology, the versions can change, but thing is, the basic is same. That is what I'm trying to say. Sangeeta Kanagaraj, you are saying C, C++ are outdated. What about Java, sir? C++ outdated. That is correct. But thing is, yeah, you guys need to know about the basic things. You also know about C and C++, but no one is writing a program in C and C++. But they are writing a programming in Java and JavaScript. I believe I answered your question. Anything else, guys? It's almost 4:27. Yeah, there are a lot of Ajit is asking, is there any scope of AI? There are a lot of scope for AI, Mr. Ajit. Okay, so we wind up, Tirumurthy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, thank you so much for the wonderful session. Even it was very much informative for me. Right, நிறைய விஷயங்களை பத்தி ஒரு what eagle's eye view we got it. Maybe especially in terms of interview, இதை பத்திலாம் question எல்லாம் கேட்கும்போது it will be very very helpful for the students is what I personally feel. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time and energy.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your department staffs also to arrange this, and I'm very happy that your students, no one is dropped off. 120 people joined up to the Q&A session. They were sustained. It is really
Yes,
happy that I had a value time with you guys. Thank you very much, Tirumurthy and the staff of BCA department. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much,
everyone,
sir.
guys.
Okay. Students, I'll just share an attendance form with you people. You can actually fill that attendance form and then you can leave the session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, for your excellent presentation. It is very much helpful to our students, apart from the curriculum.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Guys, once you have filled the attendance form, you can leave the session. Okay. Thank you.